Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Glass Staircase. This is a puppet combo game. We've played some of his games before, and I don't believe this is officially a completed game, but it is as close to completed as it's probably going to be for a while, so we'll be playing it in its current state. I don't know much about this game. This is not one of his more popular games, but it's definitely, you know, part of the library, so we're going to give it a look. Let us begin. Don't have any progress, so sure. Hello? Oh, hello. It's tank controls, but instead of turn, it's strafe. What do you call that? Oh, nope, we have mouse movement, that's it. Oh, look, my dress! Whee! Alright, sorry. I would never do that in real life. Anyone who does that in real life needs help. What are we doing? I'm just impressed by the physics. Press. Take your tablet. Oh, my pills? Not yet. I'm gonna go without our meds today. Surprised we're playing a little girl. Like, normally we play adults and puppet combo games. Hey, we're weirdly high detail for a puppet combo game too. What's up? You shouldn't go. Too late? Hi. Alright. Should I take my medicine? No. The ice cream man?
Attention all, this is the estate. Helen, if you've already taken your tablet, please report to the dining hall. We've prepared a new task for you. The letter is on the table and will have further direction. Remember, good girls take their medicine, good girls do their chores, good girls go home. That is all, ladies.
So, we're not supposed to be here. You're gonna see me, like, strafing a lot. Sorry. Like, if there's no need to turn, then I'm not gonna turn. You know what? No. Fuck your pills. I'm gonna deal with my mental problems in a way that we shouldn't. Oh, hello. Remember to take your medicine, children. Hello? Can I talk to you? No, I could just get a... Just way too close to you. How about you? No? Just way too close again? Space. It's locked. Oh. Wait, was I even pressing this right button? One sec. Yeah, I wasn't. They picked you, Helen. I can't wait to go home myself. Are we going home, though? I'm pretty sure we're not. We're probably going to be, like, I don't know, sold into slavery or something, and you don't want to ask what kind. I hope I'm next. No, you don't. Yeah, no. This comes off as one of those, slavery farms, for lack of better words. Take your tablet. Sure. Will that unlock the door? Nom. I can't control my character. These controls are gonna get the character killed. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Oh, yep. Now the door's unlocked. Ooh, Resident Evil style. This is very experimental for Puppet Combo in terms of, like, stuff. Hello? This place is shit. An empty cabinet, nothing useful here. See, it's shiny over there. One sec. Shiny. A letter, read it? Sure. A letter addressed to Martin M. Tatum?
That sound you were hearing? The one at night in your dreams? That one that's been ringing in your head since our days in the trenches. It never went away, did it? Mine either. Martin, it's starting to make sense. There's been this heat. I felt all the way in Scottsdale. It's been burning in me for months, filling my head with dreams. Beautiful dreams. They've been telling me where to go. Sure, I was worried I was crazy, but I've met others along the way. We've all seen it, all felt it. It's not some made-up illness they've given to us. It's something real. This beautiful machine. It opens doors. I've seen it in my dreams and I think I need to find it. I think it's where we're headed. This is something so much larger than I thought, Martin, than I could ever dream. If your dreams have been speaking to you as well, then you owe it to yourself. Come to the address marked on this envelope. It's some manner that I've seen the eyes open above. Come with us. That's going to be so beautiful. Sincerely, Lieutenant Grayson Dobbs.
So, what exactly are the girls for? That just makes things weirder. Go to the balcony, it's locked. Okay. Probably a bedroom, it's locked. Oh. That's gonna be important later. Oop, we can run. Run, little girl, run. Where were we supposed to go? It's downstairs. Hello? Oh, I should have explored a bit more. Hello? A dusty vase, nothing useful to me. Is that other thing a camera? Oh. Oh? A letter, read it? Yes. Yes.
Helen, though your time here has been short, it is still important that you can be determined as reliable. We would like you to begin tending the front garden of the estate. Twice a day you will need to feed and water the flower bed as well as maintain the hedges. We are willing to trust this task to you as you've been very regular in taking your medicine. Where some of the girls are somewhat unreliable,
Interesting.
You can't expect your parents to want you back if you're unreliable, can you? To dissuade the others from running about outside, we've hidden the key beneath the downstairs piano. Please return it when you're done, each day, and be sure to let none of the other girls see you. You're a good girl, Helen.
I see. Okay, so we're playing... I still think we're kidnapping victims. They're not entirely sure about that. We may have been given up by our parents. Either way, something's up. Key from downstairs patio. Piano, sorry, it's downstairs piano. And I guess this is what triggers the events of the game, is us being able to access outside. Do we be a good girl and just do the plants or whatever, or do we let the other girls free by telling them where the key is? Because the other girls are rebelling a little, apparently. Even though they were jealous of us, so... I don't know. Do they... Like, if we're kidnapping victims, do they understand that they're kidnapping victims and should, in fact, be trying to escape? Like, do they understand their situation? I don't think they do, because the dialogue so far indicated maybe not. I guess that one girl was looking wistfully out the window, so maybe that's an indicator? Speaking of wistfully out the window. Alright, so we need to find the piano. Maybe it's further along? I left the wrong way kind of thing? And no piano. Oh, here we go. A musty wardrobe, nothing of interest. Piano. It's locked. Were they gonna tell me where the piano was? Am I supposed to know? We're apparently being held in the Resident Evil mansion. Ooh, that's something. It's not the piano, but it's something. Journal, read it? Sure. November 11th, 1918.
Edward at last returned home from the Great War. I give thanks to the Lord for a safe return from Germany. To think that just days before he was ripped from me to be a doctor in the war, we were married. He's returning to his job at Queen Mary's Hospital in London. What a dreadful drive it is back and forth a day in and day out, and with the epidemic that's been plaguing the countryside. Well, I worry for his health. God willing, he'll be all right as he helps those poor souls. My husband hasn't been the same since he went back to work. For weeks he's been spending more time in the basement than the rest of the house. He doesn't even come to bed most nights. I sometimes find him asleep down there, in his lab, asleep on his desk, and during the day, no less. I asked him if he himself should visit hospital for a checkup, but he brushed it off, saying how he's a doctor and how he knows better than me. I can't help but fret, though. He barely touches the meals Maria makes him. He used to love her cooking so very much. I fear she and the rest of the hired help are worried as well. If the world is to know anything of me from this journal, let it be that I have always been an understanding wife. The love I've felt for Edward in all our years together has never waned. Not in the loneliness and uncertainty of the war, and not in the new growing void between us. This void of obsession. As many fears as I've had, I've always put the rational aside when I heard him assure us that these experiments were necessary, and that they were going to repair what faith his colleagues once had in his ideas. Perhaps even save the lives of so many more that still suffer the horrible affliction, spectacular a thought as that may be. His words were all I had during the war, and they're all I have now. The faith his promises provided me, however, is becoming too worn to be of any new comfort. Though it was far against his will, I've been privy to the growing scope of his work for a while now. What started off as the same treatments and experiments that I followed him through for years has become something else entirely. Large, horrible structures have been his focus for some time now. They look as mechanical as any transport I've seen, but their shape are much more ornate. The iron that holds their frames has been carved so deliberately with hellish shapes, though they resemble something I am beyond being able to describe exactly what. To call these metal shells sinister would be admitting I even understand what they are and what they're supposed to accomplish. This is far from any medicine that I've known him to practice, but he continues with his cold, affirming responses. His distance only seems to widen from his work and from the sciences that he swears by, but I can only sit as idle as I can, swearing some hope that his plans are going as he says. It is hard to ignore the things I'm hearing in the night, the murmurs of the help as they come to me for some kind of assurance, expecting that I know my husband's actions half as well as a good wife should. I have nothing for them, but the promises that he gives me. He's a doctor. He knows what he's doing. Nothing I say to them can be said in confidence anymore. I may be an understanding wife, but there are limits to even my understanding.
So, there's a doctor, and he had a wife, and, I don't know. It's not working out. Oh wait, piano! Oh, you cheeky bitch! Old piano, try to move it? Yes. It's an old key, pick it up, yes. Let's go cause some mischief. Actually, I'm tempted to do exactly what I'm told at least once to see what happens. I don't know if this has multiple endings or not. Let's do exactly what we're told to see what happens. You've unlocked it. Hello? That's not a Resident Evil door opening. Oh no, we're a different girl.
Attention all, this is the estate. Betty, if you've already taken your tablet, please report to the dining hall. We've prepared a new task for you. The letter is on the table and will have further directions. Remember, good girls take their medicine, good girls do their chores, good girls go home. That is all, ladies.
That's not good. Taking the tablet, but only so the door unlocks. Alright, so you're suspicious too, right? What do you remember about your parents? Helen didn't make it far. Don't believe what they're telling you. Okay, so you're the smart one. We appear to be, like, way shorter than the other girls. Are we, like, the youngest or something? Did you hear those sounds last night? It was pretty weird. Alright, well, let's see if we can rebel. We'll see what the letter's about, and if it's like the piano key or something like that. We'll see about doing something else. We'll tell the girls about it, that's it. Oh no, it's raining indoors! A letter, read it? Sure.
Betty, early this morning a package arrived for you from an unconfirmed courier. The manor cannot be expected to assume responsibility for such a delivery, but as a courtesy, we are informing you to retrieve it. Please do this immediately, lest something happen to your delivery. That would be a terrible shame, especially if it were from your mother.
I see what you did there! So the door's unlocked now. You better go out front. You know, it's not even like, oh, you're a good girl or whatever. That won't work on Betty. Betty's, that won't work on her. So they're like, oh, it's a package. They're being manipulative. It's already unlocked and all that. Oh boy, a package, let's go! Whee! I forget which way is out. We're still going to obey. One, because I don't know how we would rebel in this case. We're not going to be able to tell the other girls we have a key or anything. A journal, read it? Sure. June 24th, 1919.
There are a great many things that I've been able to overlook in my role as the lady of the house. The awful sounds, the confusing orders my husband has given the help, the smells. Oh, the unholy smells. None of this is terribly unfamiliar to his work, though the extremes in which he is willing to push my familiarity with medicine as the reasoning is starting to make me think he, himself, is losing touch with reality. What I haven't been able to ignore is this heat. Many nights I've laid awake in my empty bed simply watching the window as the terrible heat overtakes my body. Not a heat that can be felt in the air, but something more intense. Almost like a fever, but not quite, as it doesn't radiate from me, merely finds its nest in my body, burning for hours on end. Nothing I do seems to fight off the sensation, no medication I find from Edward's records, no salve or application I can find. I've taken to simply shedding my sleepwear and staring out into the night, hoping it passes. As much as I want to believe this is merely in my mind deceiving my body, the detriment nature of this illness coincides far too closely with the continuation of Edward's perverse sciences. If they are even considered sciences anymore, the longer I permit him to continue his work, the further away his is drawn into it, and I have no proper recourse. This is our life, and I am as responsible as he is at this point, and I have come to understand that whatever he's come to study, whatever this illness is, it certainly isn't what he's once fought to cure. It's taking its toll on his body as well as mine, and I fear our housekeepers are starting to feel similar dread, be it this illness or something more akin to dread. Beyond that, the night sky has had such a terrible glow as of late. Were I a more superstitious woman, I may perceive this as some kind of omen of ill fate. But I am as married to the rational world as I was when I met Edward. Still, a greater pardon he wishes he were here during these horrid nights. He used to be able to comfort me. He would be able to see this terrible glow and talk it away as something beautiful. Maybe that beauty is gone. Maybe my husband is gone.
Oh, it's probably worse than even that. Alright, well, since I'm not the first girl, I have no idea what that means. Anyway. Knock knock? Holy shit, we're actually outside. What? Where's my package? I was promised a package. What the shit? Where's my package? Oh man, it's even raining. Hello? Can I have my package now? Hello? Present? That's some sinister ass music there, folks. That's some sinister ass music there, folks. How do I get outside? How do I package? Package? Oh wait, did I not press the right button? That's probably it. Oh, there's a maze. Gee, I wonder if we'll have to go through the maze at some point. Yep, that's not a door. We have to go through the maze. Who the fuck put a maze in the front of the exit? Hope I don't get murdered while in this maze. My package! A wet note, read it? Yes. We have all seen the eyes, have we not? We have all felt the heat that powered us here. There is only the one feeling we all shared, and now we must wait. The wait may be hard, it may be unforgiving, but we must wait. The dreams continue to speak through us. We have seen the doors open, the eyes that follow us from the parted clouds, showing us the path to our salvation. The engines that will free us from the binds of the false prophets and bring our Savior to us. We must wait as the doctors make our dreams the reality we know they are. We must wait. The rest is missing. Uh-oh. Oh, look, a power line. A package? There really is a package. Carry it back inside? Oh my god. I gotta get the package back inside. I'm gonna get killed now. Wait for it. Wait for it. The rain is stopping. Small mercies, I guess. So the jump scares will be louder. Is that not the exit? I thought that was the exit. I don't know. I'm gonna get lost. I guess that's the point. I just looped. Oh, wait. I got the pizza! We gotta get inside! Not the pizza, I got the Xbox, let's go! The Amazon order came in. Go. Go. Okay. Go. Go. They changed the maze on me. I see what they did there. Yep, there's only one way now. Okay. Whoa! I just got killed by Tyrant from Resident Evil. Day 3. Uh-oh.
Attention all, attention all. This is the estate. Dorothy, if you've already taken your tablet, please report to the dining hall. We've prepared a new task for you. The letter is on the table and will have further direction. Remember, good girls take their medicine, good girls do their chores, good girls go home. That is all, ladies.
Okay. So, we're fucked, right? For the last 2, I guess. Oh, no. Take your tablet? No. I'm gonna say no to that. The door opened this time! I wonder if it was possible for the other girl to leave without taking her tablet then. Damn, should guessed or tried. Alright, well, we're gonna just not take our medicine. They did say that, what's-her-face was pretty spot on taking her medicine while the other ones weren't. Journal's right here this time. It's a letter, read it, or a letter, I guess.
Dorothy, we have begun entering the later year and, as such, our daylight hours are getting shorter. We will be entrusting you to light all of the manor's candles before nightfall, as well as snuffing them out in the morning. This is a large responsibility, but we trust that you are more than capable of it. We all must do our part here. You're such a responsible young lady, Dorothy. Surely your family would be glad to have you home.
Interesting. Bring your keys. Pick up the keys. Yes. So, each girl is a sacrifice for the next. So, one girl unlocked the front door. I don't know what the one before this one did. I guess she had a package. Do we need to find that package? But this girl can go and do stairs. Let's run back to the other girl and say, hey, we got keys. Can we do that? Come on. Tell her you got the key. God damn it. Okay, fine. Fine. We'll unlock everything instead. Which means I'm gonna magically choose the one door that will get me killed immediately, and I won't unlock any of the doors. You've unlocked it. Cool, we don't have to go through. It's locked. You have a key, though. You've unlocked it. Nope! Wrong door. We'll loop back. Unlocked it. It's locked. You've unlocked it. We're gonna go back. Because I'm afraid to get the story running. Oh, is it dark? It's dark this time. Okay. It is darker. What the hell? Is it this dark before? Well, I guess I've unlocked all the doors. Let's pick a random door then. I thought that was a random door. Pick another random door. A wet box. Contents have been removed. Oh, that was what's-her-face's box. Oh, wait, no, what was in that room? Damn it. No, go back. Oh. Box of matches, will you take it? No. Not yet. Because that's to light the candles, right? Not yet. Oh, it looks. Makes sense. The whole house is dark. It's like, you bitch, you were supposed to be lighting all the candles. Fuck you. Alright. Door number 3. Journal, read it? Yes.
A crowd of strange men and women have congregated outside the mansion for days. There must be at least 20 or more of them. They all have almost glassy eyes and the palest skin. They don't seem to eat nor drink, nor do they react to the bitter winds outside. They stand about, shuffling here or there. Sometimes they sit, sometimes they sleep, but mostly they just stand, trying to look inside the windows or knock on the door. Bartholomew and William have already quit because of it. I can't pretend to blame them. I've asked them what they want and they just tell me they want to see Edward. Why do these people want to see my husband? He won't even see me, let alone strangers. I've only seen him once since August. He was moving boxes through the back door of the manor. He yelled at me to get away, and I did as he said. I'm afraid. I've nowhere to go. My God, I heard gunshots, not from outside, from the basement. 6 shots and agitated yelling from my husband. I and the servants brave enough to venture out of their rooms rushed to the basement door and called for him. There was a terrible banging at the door, then 4 more shots. I heard something fall down the stairs before my husband screamed at us to get away. He almost sounded scared, or worse, relieved. I just can't keep pretending that there's something I can salvage from this. Whatever he's doing is only growing in scale, and that horrible hum from his damned machine is merely the chorus to this tragedy that I now call our life. God, Edward, please. Maybe what I knew of my husband and his work was always a lie. I want to believe that something changed in him, perhaps during the war, perhaps in his need to find an end to this plague. As we understood it, we need to speak of all kinds of things for our future, and maybe it was simple, perhaps even idealized, but they were a dream that we could both see so clearly. I can't seem to see that dream anymore. That world is buried beneath nothing but the agony I felt when I last saw his cold, dead eyes. Eyes not far removed from the gangs of shambling lunatics that gather at our doors at all hours. Perhaps there is a new illness that I nor any of our help has heard of. It's not as if I've had the opportunity to leave this prison in so long. The whole world could be entrenched in another great war for all I could know. A prison. That's how far from those dreams in the future I've gone. The home that we were to grow together has become nothing more than a prison that I live a waking nightmare in. Perhaps that waking nightmare is preferable to the ones I see at night. On the rare occasions the heat doesn't return, shaking my every fiber awake. There is no doubt in my mind that he can no longer see the future he once spoke so wistfully of. I doubt he can see much of anything anymore, nothing beyond that hellish engine he's brought into our home. At first, I've been able to ignore the abominable sins that my husband has brought into our home, but with each night there are new, terrible sounds. Some mechanical, some horribly human, all completely unnatural. I am no doctor, nor shall I ever hope to become one, but the godless acts Edward has begun participating in, and the droves of mumbling madmen now gather at our yard in some kind of perverse congregation, tell me that there are no longer a hope in my heart that my husband is any more a man of science. If there were such a hope, it died with whatever abominations he has taken to shooting in the dead of night. I no longer know if I fear my husband, but I am certain that I fear whatever the thing that has replaced him is. Edward has allowed himself to be taken to hell, and I will doubtlessly be forced to follow.
Dang. Sorry, lady. What do we got here? No, I just read it. What was the other thing? Yeah. First aid kit. Heal yourself? Uh-oh. No. That's not good. What happens if I had, like, lit the candles and all that? So the bedroom upstairs has a med kit. Good to know. Alright. Let's go get the matches and start lighting candles. Probably activating some monster to kill me. Like some matches, will you take it? Yes. There we go. Light the candle. Yes. It's gonna be like, now that you're lighting candles, you're gonna be chased, and you have to light all the candles while being chased. Light the candle. Yes. Something trying to break in. I heard that. Have that break. What? No, read it? Yeah, sure. And the Lord saith unto me, go out into the masses and preach my word, for the kingdom of heaven is but a lie. Oh no, but a lie. Indeed, 'tis a lie. The God of our forefathers is dead, and in his place will be awakened our new Lord, our better Lord, from below. Oh my God, we got a Cthulhu cult, ladies and gentlemen. We got a Cthulhu cult. Do. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We got a Cthulhu cult. My brothers and sisters, our salvation lies in Dr. Edward Sullivan, prophet of the new word. For our lives do we owe to him. Okay. So we're sacrifices. I mean, I could have told you that from the beginning. We're sacrifices to Cthulhu or some manner like that. The tyrant's probably some deep one shit or something like that. The fact we aren't being chased yet is very confusing to me. Not complaining, it means I can get my job done, but... the fact we were given the option to use the health kit immediately, I wonder if that's just straight up a trap. It might be. Just straight up, like... never mind. So the monster is probably upstairs. Good thing we got to the bedroom when we did then. It'd be funny if we do everything, like it's really sinister, we do everything, and then we just go back to the bedroom and nothing happens. Like it's all a big red herring of tension. Joke's on you, I've already read the note and saw the thing. Uh-oh. What am I supposed to do? I guess run back to the bedroom as fast as I can? I don't know where to go. Maybe outside? It's locked, I'm not allowed back in. Oh, fuck. Alright, we'll run outside. We have no better hope. She died by stock scream sound effect that everyone— we have a flashlight? Hello? Yeah, no, don't worry about it. I just got a flashlight. Yeah, no. This is like— yeah, no, this is Survivor Girl. I could have told you that from the beginning. She's smart. So, hold up. The last girl died by, candelabra. I'm just thinking, why didn't this girl let her in? You better have been asleep, because that's really fucked if you— It's locked. I need a key. I was just clicking on literally everything. Did I grab— Oh, it's my bed. This is the Survivor Girl for sure. She was planning to escape from the very beginning. Damn. I like this one. This one's got good odds. Too bad this isn't the one we started out as. Feel she could have escaped before this. Alright, let's go. I guess because they're not expecting me to leave at this point. Too late though, all the other girls are dead, so we just gotta bail. A letter, read it? Is that a fucking gun? I've left the rifle like we talked about. You have to kill it tonight. The door to the laboratory is under the What? Hold up. Survivor Girl was in on it all along? And her job— they're just like, here, have a gun, go kill the tyrant. The door under the laboratory— the door to the laboratory is under the porch. My fucking god. I'm in. No, don't get me wrong, I'm in. It's just, wow. Take the rifle, yes. That's why we have a flashlight! That's why we have a flashlight! That's amazing. Okay, so under the porch, let's go. Damn! This girl's got just full. Let's go kick some ass. Woo! I wonder if that health kit is still there. Don't need it at the moment, I guess. Oh wait, straight up. Oh, hello, it's an aiming reticle. Oh my god! That is one way to do this. Okay, now I know why you use the mouse the way you do. 'Cause that was really— like, it's really painful to do it that way, but it makes sense if we're aiming. Like the half tank controls. Tank controls, but mouse rotation. Let's go kick some ass. So who hired us? Maybe it was the wife. I like to think of it as that. Under the porch, ayy. It's like over— oh wait. What's that? No. Under the porch, ayy. Oh, there it is. It's unlocked now. Let's do this. So what time period is this? The lighting of the candles and stuff, I was under the impression it was the past. we going? Okay. A realistic statue. Okay. Okay. We've gone just enough Resident Evil that I'm really concerned about the lack of, like, zombies or whatever. A letter, read it? Yeah. Oh my god.
I've been told that the war has affected many men in interesting and terrifying ways, and perhaps I'm less exceptional than I may have assumed. Sleep comes in small and unaccomplished sessions, leaving me all the more strained in my daily life. Though I fear that my exhaustion is far from the main reason for my disconnection and lack of focus. My practice suffers, my research has all but flattened into nothing, and I may truly have nothing to show for it. For all the fears I've had that my life would end in those trenches, I feared all the more that Juliet and I would never be able to find the solace we once had together. Through all the frozen nights and terrifying days filled with the blood and viscera of my countrymen, it was really the only thing that gave me any hope that this would all amount to something. And what of that motivation? Completely squandered, proven to be as fleeting as my own fidelity. I returned from the horrors I witnessed only to feel nothing in the home I left, and comfort in the arms of but a girl in my manor's employ. I can't even begin to hold this weakness against Maria, and much less Juliet, but ever since I returned there's been something in me. Something that wasn't there before. That newfound mental peculiarity may very well be responsible, as my sanity first started to prove unreliable, as I began to recognize the faces of the men that were held together under my knife in the will of God during those horrible days. Some men I'd met on the long voyages to the fronts, some I knew more personally. Once I'd spent well past 4 hours working on the shredded chest of a young man caught in the blast range of artillery. The operations had felt so mundane that it wasn't until I was assured we'd lost the young man that I'd recognize him to be my cousin Garrett. I don't think I had a single tear left for him when they shipped him back here to the family burial grounds beneath my very feet. Why could I not shed a tear in the realization that I'd lost a childhood playmate, a family member, a true friend? Maybe that was all I needed before I felt the weight of the war pressing down on me and the dreams began. There was no subtlety in the onslaught of these visions. They came as hard and heavy as one could expect of a fever, but they seemed much different, much more visceral. All I could hear were the voices that guided me towards something that would need to be done to save all of us. A grand solution that would save the lives of every creature. These sprawling growths of belief started to seep into my waking moments, and they've drawn back with me to my home. I want to lose this, but I fear the voices are only stronger here. They've driven my madness to places I cannot stand to see myself go. They've drawn me to take the body of a young woman, to betray the only future I wanted, with the only woman I wanted it with. God help me, Juliet. Please forgive me one day. I need to find something to satisfy these voices. I need to return to my studies and save whoever it is that must be saved. I need to sleep. This long and I can still barely look my beloved in her face. I draw away from her every time I need her most, as I know I do not deserve her. Maria continues to concern herself with me at every turn, and as much as I do care for the girl, I fear she must not understand my true feelings for our deed. So I hide now in the laboratory I've made of our old cellar. For all the sniveling and self-loathing I'd done in my self-appointed isolation, I've begun to work especially hard on this newly spraying disease from the southern of Spain. It creates a key focus on my work throughout the days, maybe even giving my dreams something to focus on. Perhaps this is the cure and salvation my weary mind needs. Maybe this is how I'll save us all. My research has been progressing as slow as one could imagine it would be for such a new field of study, but perhaps this is where my old dreams may be trying to aid me once more. It seems strange, perhaps, to give any credence to my own delusions, even if I simply try to excuse these actions as feeding a growing hole that my exhaustion has been creating. I think my dreams may actually know something I do not. Upon researching some further notes left by my grandfather, I found that what appeared to be a type of blueprint that has come remarkably close to the very structures I've seen in my waking delusions. The rational part of me wants nothing more than to place my knowledge of this device as some distant memory of having seen these same blueprints in my medical studies for university, but the honest part of me knows better. My visions are becoming too prophetic for me to believe them the simple soft-headedness of my war-shaken mind. There must be a reason why they've become so much clearer since my return to the manor. I must continue delving into the catacombs below, where the old notes were held. Every indication is telling me that the remnants of the machine are somewhere on the grounds, and grandfather's old journal strongly suggests that they had them crafted for some kind of cure himself. What it truly does or how it could be expected to work is far beyond anything in my own field of studies, but if I continue to follow the development of his notes, perhaps it would all work out in the end. The more bizarre and detached my research seems to become, the more clearly I can see the dreams again and the clearer images they start to make. I see hints of a design, something that seems utterly alien to me, but at the same time it has a familiarity to it, like something I've seen in a much deeper, softer memories. Once faded deep into the back of my mind, I just need to listen a bit closer. Tonight, maybe I'll hear something clearer. I think I've come to realize what's being asked of me.
So, dude with a wife, went to war as a doctor. Stuff happened, PTSD, all that. Even saw his cousin killed and all that. He came back home, and in his PTSD, he began to hear voices. I guess he heard it back at war, but when he came home, they came louder. He started to hear voices of, madness and probably some dark ones in there. And he, almost immediately upon returning home, he, cheated on his wife, and it gave him a shit ton of guilt and made him not want to see his wife. And I guess he didn't say that, but it did make him feel guilty about, and so he, so he distracted himself with his work, and in doing so, enabled the voices of madness / deep ones to begin to get louder and louder. And at some point, he is contacted by someone who he met at the war, who also hears the voices and stuff. And it turns out that they all think they're mad, but shared voices means that something is talking to them, probably an elder god of some kind or something in that nature, something Eldritchian. And then a bunch more people started showing up, and now they're, and then they all started, harassing his household and stuff, trying to, learn more about their, they're expecting a new god kind of thing. And then, I don't know. At some point, they kidnapped a bunch of girls, and I think they're using them as sacrifices in some way. Oh, and, the last one, the survivor girl, was hired by somebody to kill something. The monster, I guess. Oh, here we go. Radioactive Kool-Aid. A control panel. Activate it. Boss battle. Something is coming. The fuck's on his head? Okay. She auto-hid for us, thank you. It's getting all spooky up in here. I'm just going wherever. It just happened to be, I think, the correct direction. I've definitely left the explorer mode and entered let's kick some ass mode. Oh, I see you. First aid kit. I see you. Control panel activated? Why are we doing this? Jump scare. Waiting for that jump scare. It'd be funny if they put the healing stuff there just to make you more tense. That would be great. Actually, that's brilliant. Just putting useless health items down just to make you more tense. Locked. Wait, back up. Yeah, that's a good look at her. She's pissed. Let's go. Let's go kick some ass. I don't know why we did the panel thing, but, you know, maybe it'll make sense once we backtrack a little. Oh. This is smaller than I thought it was. Did we just go in a circle? Oh no, this is new. Ooh. That's spooky up in here. This is a battleground, wow. I'll let her read it, sure.
My suspicions were not only confirmed but completely validated by my final discovery last night. The zealots were less than happy to come to realize my line of questioning hadn't ceased even after several more months of my experiments. The hierarchs took to keeping me as content with research material as possible, hopefully to keep me stimulated. Perhaps too much so to ask my questions while the radiant heat from the engine slowly cooked away my mind and warped my body. It's quite unfortunate for them that these walls are my walls, and that I know where to get anywhere I need to in this manner. This is what led me to finally listening in on one of their perverse sermons. The things these madmen ramble on about would give a man pause, but hardly make him listen far beyond that. I've been far too close to these happenings for far too long to not listen, though. listen, and understand. They spoke of their great God in the machine. They spoke of how it communicates through their dreams is ahead with me, showing them prophetic visions of the future. They speak of the day the machine has finally fed the blood of the last innocent. They speak of the blood-red sky opening to their lords, the convergence of two worlds, the legions of our fallen that will return to herald in the reconnection of the true world to our own, and the slaughter that will fill every city of man, and that their own bodies will begin ascending in their holy vessels. Everything I've been seeing has been given a new context, and I realize that I have been betrayed. Every single thing the entity had told me had been a means to complete the bridge, Cain's terrible staircase to his gods. Were I a weaker man, perhaps my mind would have been so gone as this news means nothing to me. But the truth is before my eyes. I will bring the devil to this world if I allow the machine to continue running. The more blood I spill, the closer I get to ending it for all of us. The maniacs seem to have yet to notice how suspicious I've become, which will work to my advantage. It will take no time to disable the devices that power this hellish engine, and hopefully even less time to destroy it. My body may be changing the same as all the others, but my strength is far from gone. If I can truly dismantle the device, then I may have some chance at salvation. This will take some time, but if I am left to my devices as I have been, then I will have the time to tie up the loose ends that may be left in this research and plan for safe passage for my darling Juliet. Oh God, Juliet, my wife. How I have betrayed her. If she still even resides in this hellhole I have created for us, then I must tell her the truth. Seek some kind of forgiveness. Though my acts may have been as evil as any lunatic's, let it never be said that I stopped loving my Juliet. I will save her from this future. I will end this all myself. I just need enough time to put this in motion. Please wait for me, my love. Let me be the man you know I am. To the care of Dr. K.H. Hauser.
So the doctor guy was not in on it. In fact, he's trying to betray them last minute. I guess maybe we were hired by him. First aid, heal yourself. Not yet. There's a first aid down here. Alright. I can't walk while aiming. A letter, read it? Sure.
Months of trials, months of failures, months of that infernal voice pushing itself deeper and deeper into my brain. With each failed test, the being seems to grow more and more impatient. Not being able to figure out how to communicate its help to me, wanting a chance to get its hands on something uniquely corporeal. The long, dried and mangled corpses of my ancestors produce very little in the way of true results. The bodies attempting to move, moaning, cracking. At first I thought the enfeebled material was the reason why the being could not occupy them for very long, but as we moved further into the more presently dead, the results did not seem any more promising. It can't seem to focus on any one corpse long enough to keep a sustained connection, much less apply anything that might resemble communication skills. And before long, it's as if the body simply loses the connection, trying to scream in agony before its flesh, or lack thereof, folds down into another broken pile. In my desperation, I even turned to Cousin Garrett. Everything about the boy looked withered by all the time. In this dark decay, there was a moment that I couldn't even see the surgical scars that I had left him with. It was almost cathartic in a way. The catharsis was truly ruined, however, when I brought him within range of the machine. Like all the others, it took mere moments before he started moving. Unlike the others, he refused to stop moving. Garrett's convulsions slowed after mere moments before he began to rise. Sitting up for a brief moment, it almost as if I had my cousin back. The illusion was quickly shattered when the shrieking began, not uncommon for any of these attempts, but something about it was so much closer to human, yet so much further away. Then, to all my surprise, the creature that was Garrett began shambling upward, moving towards the stairs. I was as excited as I was terrified. There was something here that I had not expected, something much more. In my disbelief, I'd ignored his movement ever closer to the exit of the basement. Soon he was pulling at the door, attempting to find his way to the world above. I didn't know what to do as he began to amass against the heavy wooden barrier. It was almost no time before his howls began again. I knew it was a matter of time before the rest of the manor would be alerted to the beast. I did my best, in my panic, to turn them away, but I had no means of removing the creature, its strength somehow greater than anything the withering body should have been able to produce. In my desperation, I took the only things I could think of that might be able to stop him, my old service pistol. It took more shots than any man ever could to finally put it down. No more twisting into a discarded flesh. No more crumbling into the same old set of dried skin and bone. This corpse returned to being a corpse. I had let Garrett down to his rest, yet again. My research has started to stagnate. The resources are drying out, as is my patience for these repeated failures on the same decrepit meat that I've been forced to abide with. The voices have gotten clearer than ever, trying to guide me in a particular direction that I've been managing to fight off for so long. Why are the sins I've filled my life with the last few years not enough for this being? Why is it think that the corpses and parts that I've been forced to work with, manipulate, aren't good enough? The failures to keep a host alive long enough is more than obvious now, and I fear I have no other option but to give in to its alluring promise to finally end this expansion. I will need a living host to continue this work. Perhaps at one point this may have shocked me to the point that I would leave this mad search behind, but perhaps it knew that and kept this knowledge from me just long enough to hope my drive would get me past such a moral hard block. Perhaps me knowing this has given me a sort of split that I can escape to in my reasoning, and every time I'm forced to look at that painting of the bastard Cain sitting in his lab, staring down at me as if he's always knew I'd never succeed his work, I feel just that little bit of pride push me past the barrier that would hold my dream to the realms of morality. Thankfully, the being has provided something more than adequate to satiate this hunger. For the better part of the last year, I've heard from the staff, and what little I do hear of them, that strange groups of men have been congregating and asking to see me. My work has been far too important to spare them this time. But thanks to this recent break in my research, having been held up for some time, I was able to speak with the ringleader of this growing army of confused zealots, and, in this, have learned that their reasons for being here. They know of the being, and they need my help to contact him. They treat me as if I'm some kind of foretold prophet, which is a position, however laughable, that gives me a level of control over this bizarre situation. When I suggested what I may need to the head zealot, he seemed almost pleased to offer me exactly what I was asking for, a short, steady supply of living subjects to continue to use as catalysts for the research. Perhaps this will do as little good as it always has, but I believe that all of my questions will soon have answers. We've been using the hidden entrances to accommodate as many of these subjects as possible for any number of tests. The young, the old, the strong, the infirm. All the subjects only have one thing in common, and that is that they are more than willing to do whatever it may take to see this being in our world. I can't be certain how much of the being's words I can actually take to heart, but I know that this may be all I have left for my research. Perhaps the answer I finally seek is within grasp.
So his machine is trying to provide a connection between probably an elder god. He concludes it's Satan after... right before he betrays them, and the living world, and he tried to use the corpses of his dead relatives, and it didn't work, and so it became clear that he would, well, it did work briefly with his poor cousin, but he had to shoot him down, because it was basically a zombie, But it became clear he needed living subjects. And, that didn't tip him off. Well, I guess at this point he thinks it's going to be a new world would be a good thing. But no, at some point the new world's going to be a bad thing. Whatever. Okay. Interesting. Oh, here we go. Things say there's gotta be something in this room. Third time's a charm? Question mark? How many do I need to do? Alright, there's a light. I assume this is going to be the machine. It's a cage, okay. Guess that's whoever subject. Or where they hold them, I guess. I was under the impression that the living subjects were volunteers up until they needed them. Girls. Realistic statue. Realistic statue, okay. It's really dark, by the way. Like, even if I brighten this in post, it's not gonna be very bright, guys. Oh, there's the corpses. And there's our friend. There's one of the girls. Okay, we're gonna just get lined up. And just get lined up. Okay. Dorothy, are you okay? Okay, I'm fighting a naked girl. Okay, there's auto lock. Cool. Did I kill her? Dropped a key. Pick it up. Yes. I need health. Probably. I got hit. Should I heal real quick? I don't know. We'll figure that out. How do I know how much health I have? Do I have to kill all the girls? Are they all possessed by the monster? These statues are, like, definitely gonna be, like, the cultists. This loops? Yes. Okay, let's get that health then. I don't know where it is. I guess this is where if you need to do the panels that you missed, you do it now. Like if you went the one direction first kind of thing. I don't know if I need to use that or if I need to save it, but I got hit with a knife once, so being stabbed sucks ass. I don't know how many stabs I can take. Should have saved that, I don't know. So, we got mad laboratory time. Should we be activating this? I thought we didn't want the machine to turn on. Is this the machine? Public address system, turn it on.
Attention all, this is the estate. Francis, if you've already taken your tablet, please report to the dining hall. We've prepared a new task for you. The letter is on the table and will have further directions. Remember,
Seems as if tapes go on like this endlessly. Alright, Francis. Let's do this. It's a respectable name. Let's go. I probably would have called her Frankie. Open the door, please. Oh. Hello. First aid kit. We're gonna save that. A letter, read it? Sure.
The research has progressed at a rapid pace. There is no shortage of work to be done, and no shortage of volunteers. Though primitive, the being is able to fully communicate its continued direction to me through the semi-possession of the fresher corpses that have come as a byproduct of our work, and the living hosts have begun to show somewhat different reactions. Symptoms similar to mine from when I had originally began my work are common in nearly every one of them, but the longer their direct exposure to the pylons and the energy is, the more detached they seem to become mentally. Their reaction seems sharper, but cognitive function seems to dumb down to much simpler, more passive series of reactions. They have no problem identifying orders, motions of actual threats, but they frequently seem to forget the answers to questions that they knew just days ago. Some of them, when held to the effects for even longer, began displaying signs of violent mania, often lashing out and attacking other subjects, or, often to their misfortune, me. I do not like wasting any life, much less the life of a subject, but once this mania takes hold, there hasn't been an observable way to bring them back to any kind of lucidity, and certain adjustments must be made to ensure the safety of the others. Troubling as these effects to their mental faculties are, the symptoms themselves are getting far worse in other regards. The longer a living subject is exposed to the radiating energy of the pylons, the more their physical attributes begin to reflect this strain. Many show signs of sun-damaged skin, though the flesh itself seems to thicken and swell, some with boils, some simply to resembling something closer to animal hide. Often their limbs will start to show signs of distortion, but seemingly to no awareness of the subject itself. This is also true with many other changes to their physical features, be it their facial feature distorted or some increased mass to their overall bodies. The entity feigns some kind of ignorance to these physical and mental abnormalities when I attempt to probe further on the effects of the engine, but I am starting to detect a familiar pattern between these cases that is leaving me with some kind of increased concern. As fascinating as this progress is, it's creating an uncertainty that wasn't in me before. How long must die way before the intentions of the machine and its mysterious desires? Their closed lips on the subject has always left me more excitement than concern, but with the increasing show of these mutations caused by it, and the degenerative cognitive defects that are occurring, I can't help but feel that this was part of their plan, letting me work on the machine until those same effects come back on me. Perhaps this cult that has come to live in my family home understands more about this being than they led me to believe.
So basically, the machine, when used on living subjects, creates insane monsters. And the effects are, even though he's not directly under the machine, the effects are slowly starting to take over the doctor, which is making him suspicious of everything. For once, you got this far without questioning it. Okay. So this is the machine in question. Hello. Where is it? Where is it? Ah! Move! Okay, you stop moving when you reload. Good to know. Ooh, what's on his head? First aid kit, yes. No, I stopped pressing the button. God damn. Can't see where the fuck it is. Move! Do it faster. You went while running. I don't think this is as good as the other direction. No, come on. Oh. Hello? Is it dead? I killed it. Control panel, turn on the machine. We really shouldn't, but for the sake of ending. I get it. We were hired by the cult. We were hired by the cult to kill the doctor because he had sabotaged the machine and was trying to stop it all. We're the final innocent. We volunteered to be here. We volunteered to die. We volunteered to bring death. That we're overloading the machine. my god, he's alive. Why are you alive? Or is that a bug? I think that was a bug. Okay, we overloaded the machine. Good. Alright, just making sure. We don't have much health left. Get the fuck up. Ew. Those are massive holy shit. Things are huge. Holy shit, they're the size of rats. Holy, should I be shooting them? God, they're huge. Holy fuck. Oh my god, why are they so big? Are we summoning the Lord of the Roach? Here, what the fuck? Probably escape this way if I can remove these bars. Need health. Surprised the game's still going. Oh, we found the... So we're in the catacombs. We're about to face a bunch of zombies. I'm getting worried because I need some health, but I keep going into areas that look like they could be arenas. I'll let her read it, sure. I have no fear of death. I have what may come of me here. Dr. Sullivan is the prophet of the ages. Even being able to see the staircase to our saviors is an honor that I may never have hoped to have in this life. I will give this vessel unto whatever is willed to me. The only true pain left is waiting to bring us to salvation. Let any who read this know I was the one with the true God. I was one with the true God. I helped bring us all to salvation. There's no greater honor than this. Okay. Sure, buddy. Be on to... What does that say? There's a message in dry blood scribbled on the wall. Be on to all that... Be on to all that were one. The stair shall... ascend to the true and only God. Okay. Oh, okay. Thank you for that. Ooh, holy hand grenade. Take it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Woo. Holy hand grenade. Let's go. I mean, I know it's just a grenade, but it's holy because the cultists had it. Why did the cultists have it? Fuck if I know. They said it's left over from the war. Oh wait, you know what? I assume the grenade is... First aid kit, heal yourself, yes. That was hidden, I saw that. Where's a box? But yeah, that was for this. But the grenade is for the bars. I think that would be more effective against the brick than the bars, but yeah. The statues moved! I knew it. They're like a realistic statue. And it's an arena! I called it! It's a jogger! Shoot it! Move! God damn it! Fucking move. There's some weird lag going on too, on top of that. Good thing we healed. We got a few hits in there. Yeah, why are we lagging so bad? What? What? Excuse me, part of me. Use the grenade? Yes. Oh man, I was hoping that would move the guy. Move! Go, Chicky, go! Oh man, we're about to die. Look at all that blood. First aid kit, heal yourself? Yes. Thank you. Now. Nope, not that way. Oh, I'm on fire. Why did I do that? It's fine, we got this. No, we don't got this. This is not a good direction. Isn't this just into the lab? This is not a good direction to go. This is just into the lab more. Fuck. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! We are in fact on fire! I'm sorry, sweetie. I can't see shit. This camera sucks. And for some reason, it's lagging like hell. Why is it lagging so bad? It just stretched the PNG. Oh no. Do we have to restart? If we have to restart, I'm gonna be legit pissed. How far back are we? It's not good, but it ain't too bad. Could have done that better. Don't need this anymore. Don't come back yet. Alright, let's do this. And now we know we can't run away. It might be best to get downstairs just so we have more room, but outside of that... Yeah, I think we want to run to downstairs just so we can see what we're doing. Move! Move! You basically can't reload during this fight. Reload. Can we go now? Can we leave now? Please. At least give me some health. What the shit? I'm trying to think if I can remember where there are any more health kits. I really cannot think of any. Be in here? They won't even let me. Run, girl, be free. Oh god, do we have to get through the... I think we have to get through the, maze. Shit. I don't need this anymore? You sure? Please save. Please save. Please save. Please save. Please save. Please give me a health kit. Please save and give me a health kit. Please save and give me a health kit. It's just so... Give me a health kit and save, please. Okay, fine. You needed that rifle still, sweetie. Okay. Deep breath. Oh, shit. Is that my dad? I don't know. Who are you? Are you ready to go, Margaret? Oh, we're not Francis, we're Margaret. Okay, Maggie, let's go. What? Hold up. Huh? You fuckers are dead. What? Is that like a memory thing? Like the ghosts? Are we insane? Was this all just part of our dream? No, that place appears to be on fire. Did we activate the machine rather than blow it up? Is that what, were we working for the enemy? For the cultist? I don't know. What the shit? What the actual shit? What does any of that mean? Thank you for making this game. It was good, but what the fuck does that ending mean? You bastard. I loved it. Alright, and I guess that was the glass staircase. I liked it overall. I kind of wish the ending was more... I guess she did destroy the machine. And I guess she was sent there to destroy the machine. I don't know, the sky was red, so does that mean she activated the machine? And that the doctor was trying to stop us? Or had... No, because the cultists attacked us too, the undead. But were they just... deranged? I don't know. But overall, I liked it. I think it's pretty good. For some reason, I had read somewhere that this was not 100% complete, but to me, this seemed pretty solid. I don't know what more you would add to this. Maybe remake it, but even then, it doesn't need it. But yeah, I like this overall. Definitely one of the longer Puppet Combo games, the ones that are not on Steam anyway. But yeah, I like this. This is pretty good. I recommend it. And yeah, I guess I'll call it there for today. Thank you guys so much for coming by. Please join me next time. I love you. And bye-bye.